Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I am a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel everybody. So this is Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 4 for April 2024's kit called Delicate Wings. And where is my flyer? Alright, so here we go. This is a look at... You got 3 of these cards, 3 of these, and 3 of these. On the back, you got a QR to do other projects, but this time they are also giving you a QR code to the add-on dies. Thanks and Beyond. And we are using this sentiment bit and the thanks in today's card, and then a visual of everything in the kit and the coordinating colors, which are Basic Beige, Basic Gray, Lost Lagoon, Moody Mauve, and Champagne. Just because those are the coordinating colors does not mean that other colors do not coordinate with this. So but before I go into something, I need to apologize to Miss Kathy Kelly and Miss Kathy Klein because they both sent me beautiful gifts yesterday. And I did take down the original video because dear Kathy Kelly was like, oh, I didn't make that one. I'm like, oh no, let me get the package. I remember it just being Kathy's. And it was like, but there's one Kathy with a C and one Kathy with a K. So Kathy with the C sent me this lovely clutch folio. Am I saying it right? Look at this. And it's made with the beautiful Countryside and DSP. Now, I did know some of you may have seen that video, but I want to make sure if you've seen it that I get the names right on who made this for me, because this is a labor of love. It's absolutely stunning. This was card number 1. It says open this one first, and I did. I just love it. I love this detail. This is what I am inspired for this card today, is this beautiful detail here. And look, it even has the butterfly to boot. So, and then this card, which I have yet to try this fold, but don't put it past me not to try it soon. And then what is great about this is this little bit here that would have been cut from underneath here. They added it, she added it right here. Beautiful card, beautiful detail. I still will be showing you other cards as I open one a day. So, and I'm keeping it wrapped up like this until I get my room cleaned up because I don't want anything to happen to it. When I'm all done, this is going on my shelf behind me. I want new shelves up to my right because I need more space. My husband's like, are you kidding me? I'm like, no, I'm not kidding you, honey. I need more shelves. So now Miss Kathy Klein sent me that one. Miss Kathy Kelly sent me this gift. And this is a beautiful Wishing You Well card and Wishing You Well stamp set. Look. It reminds me of the lovely lavender. I already used this in a card. Here, Paper Pumpkin video number 3. Isn't that beautiful? And all that glitter and stuff is the stickly bits from October and November's Paper Pumpkin kits. And she sent me these lovely nail butterflies, which do not have to be just for nails. And some more of, look at this, the gorgeous bejeweled ribbon, which... that was amazing because when I went to the dollar store, they were all out of it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I want to tell you all, you guys will be on May 1st. Okay, let me get over here. Let me bring my tray in and then I'm going to set it, I don't know where, because there's hardly any room. So my birthday is ready. I have all of these to mail out. They're all addressed. I think there's something like 37 going out. But I want to show you some things that I might be using. So this one, these are the basic background basics. My girlfriend Sherry gave me these. This, to someone who's going to come on live, I'm going to be mailing this out to them. I use this in a video a while ago. I didn't do a whole lot with it, but it is absolutely beautiful. So maybe we might be able to use it actually. Maybe we'll use this in the card today. No, maybe we'll use that on some of the paper pumpkin videos. I plan on using some of the Shaded Summer and the coordinating dies, and the Heartfelt Hellos are just a few that I pulled out. So I'm going to keep this out, but I will be giving this away and mailing it out. So I don't know, let's set that on my cutting, my big guillotine. And let's get started with what we are going to do today. So short little list right down here at the bottom. All right, so we have a card base that is 5.5. Let me get it out here. Card base, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. This is in white. We are using a clear envelope and a mailer. Layer number 1 is Soft Succulent at 4 by 5 1/4 because I miscut it, so I had to cut everything else down again. Layer number 2 then is 3 7/8 by 5 3/8, just because I wanted a tiny border. Layer number 3, we are going to be cutting a square from half of this to 3 7/8 by 3 7/8, guys, because we're going to, I need to get the folio out for the card to mimic that, and we're going to cut it on a diagonal. I have 2 of the thanks from the Thanks and Beyonds, one in Basic Beige and one in Soft Succulent. Now, if you don't have Soft Succulent, go ahead and use Lost Lagoon. I have a lot of Soft Succulent, and I love when I can use it up. And we are using the large butterfly from the kit. So, folio needs to come out, or at least the card, and I wrapped it all nice and safe. Now we have to unwrap, and let's just pull out the card. I still want to keep it safe. I don't want nothing to happen to it. You guys might think I'm kind of crazy right now, but if you were to see my room, I'm afraid that it might fall on the floor. And I don't have carpeting or anything. I just have plywood flooring out here because I spritz stuff, I spray stuff, and I just don't want nothing on the floor. It makes me feel good doing it. So this is our inspiration. Oh, and we are going to be using, let's see. I need to show you what comes in the kit. We're using the Thanks and Beyond dies. Thinking of You from March 2022's Beyond the Horizon Paper Pumpkin stamp set. This is a look at what the sentiments are for this month's kit. We have the 2 butterflies, the little spots, sending loving thoughts your way, everything will be okay, and surrounding you with love. And just so those of you know that I am recovering from the abdominal surgery, in between the video of me recording, pulling my chair up with your legs like that kind of hurts. Anyways, I took a break. I went inside. My son came over. I was talking to him a little bit. I rested. Then I came back out because I don't like laying in bed and doing nothing. I really, really don't. So I already showed you what you could make with the kit. Let's show you what you got in the kit. So you got a spot of basic gray, the little glue dots, the dimensionals, and tear tape, which I have yet to get into. And I have an older spot of gray that we are working with, just to show you you can use them. We're using one of these butterflies. This is a corner / could be a pocket piece. This butterfly here that the wings pop up. Some of what they call the champagne, which is gold-like foil paper. You got this piece with the 2 butterflies, a whole bunch of little butterflies, a small one and a medium butterfly, and the 2 sentiment strips. And yes, guys, I do only use 1 paper pumpkin. Oh, I might really have to take a break for quite a long time after this. It's getting kind of like painful. Okay, so let's first of all, we're going to cut our card base in half. So I'm going to fold it because I use a guillotine for things like this. Stick it all the way in there, all the way against my guillotine, and cut. Now, we need a square that is 3 7/8. So before, let me show you why. Before I go cut it 3 7/8 this way, I want to turn it to 3 7/8 this way. Right there, 7/8 is right. Let me see that. That's 7/8. So I'm going to cut it here. Then I'm going to turn it and I'm going to cut it at 3 7/8. Cut it. So now I have a square. Now I'm going to cut on the diagonal. So I'm going to line up that point and this point of the square, cut. So I have my 2 bits, and these all get saved. Hold on, I'm going to put them right away so nothing happens to them. This piece may go on the inside of the card, so let's leave that out. And then, because she has this gorgeous scallop detail in this card, and this is a note card, let's see about using this old border punch of mine from Stampin' Up. So we need to get this in here, and I want to show you because I watched a video of a girl who must have found it like on eBay or at a thrift shop, and she didn't know how to use it. She was doing it this way and it wasn't lining up properly. But on these old punches, there's this little notch. Do you hear that? Okay, there's that little notch. You line your end of your paper up with that notch. So there's my notch as best as you can, and push it in there, and you punch. And you punch with it flat on your tabletop. See? That's what it did. So I'm going to come over here now, and now you see all that silver foil there. What you want to do is you want to put this in to where, as I go, you're going to see it, where you line up to where all I'm seeing now is the silver in the first little hole. So now I got to do this on the ground, line it up again. Okay, and punch. Very old punch. So scoot it down. You see all that? So now I'm going to scoot it down and line it up so all I see is the silver. And oh, little TT, you can wait. You were the one who went after the dog. Ooh, that wasn't nice. So we're almost there. And one more time. Let's see. Yes, this is going to be it. Probably could have put, I'm going to put a cloth underneath it this next time, so it doesn't go skipping across. There we go. So now we have a little border-ish edge like hers. So these, I want to keep these 2 strips just because I think I might get them. I might use them. Oh, my little dog. Get in here. Real life people here going on. Just me. So let's bring in my towel because I really think this might help me punch the second one. So that little notch, I'm going to stick that in there. Okay. Oh, actually, that works really well. So there's my little bit here. Kind of hard, the reflective surface. And scoot it over there. And I'm going to have to scoot it over just a little bit more. All right. All that little bits can go on the floor, and Hank can sweep it up for me when he gets home. So we're done with that little bit of a punch. And let's do some stamping. So stamp in Pierce Mat, and we're going to stamp Basic Beige on Basic Beige here. Because you see she has this beautiful pattern back here. So we are going to do a strip in the center with this. So I'm going to start here. Oops. Let's get all the way in the corner. Turn it. Not really doing the best of job getting it straight across there, am I? But as soon as I get it to the bottom, then I'm going to fill it out a little bit more. All right, we're just, but I don't have to turn it anymore. Now the trick is to lay my corners on. Oh, that's going to be perfect. You won't. Do you see how we have our pattern in there now? I'm so excited. Okay, okay, this is great. That is really, really cool looking. Oh, really nice. I'm wondering, do I mix a little like Soft Succulent with the itty bitty backgrounds in here? We could even mix in a little Moody Mauve, maybe, because I have all of these. Let's see. We'll do it really faint. Yes, we're going to bring in some other colors. So let's close this up for the moment. Bring in Moody Mauve. And that's going to be in these dots. So we're going to, there's first, yeah, the lighter one. So stamp off, we're going to go a couple of times just to add a bit of color. Yes, that's great. I'm going to set that aside and bring in the Soft Succulent, which for me would be in my Lost Lagoon because I'm using what I have, guys. So there, yes. Maybe lighter. Okay, we're going to stamp off 1, 2, and then stamp 3, 4. Oh, shouldn't, well, we'll get it all the way down there now. Now we have a bit more color in pattern at play. All right, so these were on dimensionals. So let's do that. If I can reach the dimensionals, that is. Do I have any large ones that are started before I go? Yes, I do. Just had to dig. Just had to dig for them. All right, let's see what we have. One there, and one there, and one in the center. So 4. And we need one there. And I'm sticking to stuff here. There we go. Backs off. And I'm doing this without nails, so they really do come off quite easily. A bit of stickiness there. Tape. Okay, so I am going to put this like so. So they're both on the tabletop, and then I'm going to line them up together. Hopefully that will do it. Oh, that's really cool. So now I'm going to turn it this way because this one's going this direction. That is really a cool effect, Kathy. All right, look at that. Look at that. And we have the dimension that she has on hers. You love it. So this is my Soft Succulent. Look how pretty that is. Very elegant. And just the slightest bit around the edges, because I didn't want to take away from the Lost Lagoon that's in the butterfly, but the Soft Succulent will work. Let's squiggle an X, squiggly X, and a squiggle, 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 squiggle. So here we go. Now I'm going to have it look at me, hopefully, so I get that tiny border around it to frame it in. Needs to go a little this way if it will. Okay, we're done. Now we're going to go down onto the white, and I chose a white back because there's so much white in the butterfly, and you're going to see that's going to accent that as well. I can take this away. I don't need it at the moment. Absolutely beautiful. See, when you bring in the white of the butterfly, you're bringing the white of the card base in. Okay, got to clean the nozzle off. It looks like it's getting a goober. Squiggly X, loopy X, a squiggle, a squiggle, a squiggle, and a squiggle, because it's a big piece. All right, so next this is going down, and I'm gonna pull it up because that is so not straight. A little this way, a little too much that way. There, now we're down. So let's go ahead and work on the inside here, which I need that Stampin' Pierce mat to do so. So we want to, the front is going to say thanks, and what was the other one? Thinking of you. But the problem is, where have I put it? There it is. This is going to be in Basic Gray. Thinking of you. Hopefully straight. Now we're going to add some Basic Beige dottage in here. And we're going to add some like right there. And this one going the opposite direction. And then I want to add, I'm not going to close it up because we're going to use that on our mailer. A little Soft Succulent with which one? We're going to use half of the butterfly wing. So stamp off twice. We want it really faint. There we go. Then we're going to use, stamp up the entire butterfly, stamp off twice. We're going to stamp this here in the center. Ooh, that's cool. Ooh, yes. And then our little half butterfly, stamp off twice. That wasn't a good stamping off. 1, 2, and put that up there. Look at how faint that is. And it's so pretty. Oh, love it. All right, so next we need our mailer, which we're going to do the same thing. So stamp off and do one big butterfly, stamp off twice, and do a little floating butterfly up there. Close this up, and I guess we're not doing any Moody Mauve on there. Nope, not this time around. So our dottage, our speckly bits, full strength, because I just don't like it any other way. We're just going around the butterfly. All right. I guess we could do something. We're doing thanks. So I have that one that's just a little note from Wishing You Well. We're going to stamp this in the Moody Mauve. And that's just going to come right there. Just to bring in that little hint of color. So everything's closed up. Everything's stamped. Now we're going to finish off our card mailer in its little sleeve here. Move those aside so they don't get bumped. All right. So our big butterfly, we're going to do its wings. I mean, we got dimension on here. So thumb in on the edge of the bone folder and just pull it out to curl those wings up. Oh, isn't that going to be beautiful? So this is going to get dimensionals on here, but first we have to do thanks. So we want the Basic Beige on the front. I'm looking for the reverse tweezers. Nope, that one, this one first. And guess what I figured out? If I cut the T off and the S off, I have Hank. Oh, yes, I do have Hank. So we are going to add the glue to the inside edge of all of this. Oh, that A might have been a little mistake, but that's okay. And the S. Then we're going to line them up. Hopefully I can do this on camera, because we just want to offset it. Oops, I pulled it. I did pull it again too. That was not good. All right. Almost pulled my end completely off. There. So it's got a bit. Now I'm thinking the T and the H are going, we could do it this way. We could do it that way. I really want it this way though. So my T and my H are going to need a little help from a dimensional, which I'm going to be able to give them with just this little bit. So this little bit's going to go right on the T, and this little bit, oh, might need a little help here, getting it on there. Trying to use it all. All right. So glue for everything else. All right, here we go. Love it. So we need dimensionals now for the butterfly. All that work, and we need, let's just go ahead and use the ones that came in the kit. Right? So we are going to go here and like that. So let's see what we have. One down there, one here, and probably one like right about there should cut it. Everything else is going to be glued down. Stay down for a minute. I want the edges to be that curly bit up. I don't want it to like not. So we still need, you guys know what's going to bug me, don't you? It has no antennas. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Black Pigma pen. And I'm going to pull out an antenna and pull out, oops, an antenna. There. Now it looks better, but I almost want to fill in my body with black. We are. I should get the Sharpie out. Yeah, that's not gonna get it there any sooner. So let's see. This is a felt type pen, so I went. I'm gonna go here. And just fill it in. May not be perfect, but hey, it's my butterfly. Yes, yes, yes. Now I'm going to tell you, this to me looks like it needs a little more moody mauve. So paintbrush time. And let's see. I'm going to give this a squeeze. Oh my gosh, so much ink. And that is like, I do not need even half of that. Not even close. So I'm going to get my paintbrush wet. I'm going to pick up some, put it on here because I want it to be really faint. And I'm going to bring it in here. Because I'm going to fill in most of that bit. Oh, that's pretty. That is pretty. And then let's see. The less color on the brush, the better. Those darker bits just look like that's where it's highlighted. I really, really like that. So now I'm going to do this bigger space here, and then we're going to repeat this with the Soft Succlent. I like that. So there and there. And then we're like right here. They're not symmetrical, just so you know. All right, so I need to clean this off like this. And wipe this down. Pick up a wee bit of Soft Succlent. I can even use the parts that had water on it. Just giving it a little bit more color. Even going to bring some here. Let's add like a little bit here. This is not an expensive paintbrush, everybody. Yes, I'm thinking about this, but this is just a cheap little paintbrush, that's all. Nothing fancy about it at all. This one to me just has a little bit too much, so I'm going to add a little bit more color in here. There. Oh, I'm wondering, do I add a little touch of it to shadow? Make it darker. I know it will get trickier as I go along to get in all these little creases, but there we go. So all done. Where is my envelope? I can close this up, move this aside, cover up the glue, and ta-da! You know what? We could add some rhinestones or something. Let's see. What do I have? What do I have? I know I have a bling package somewhere. I know I do. I have a bling box. I have a bunch of bling. Let's see, but it's not there. Miss Phyllis sent me a whole bunch of bling I wanted to use, but I put it up somewhere. Did I put it in here? No. We have those from these guys from Miss Susie. She sent me more of those. We have those. No, 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 no. Nothing is speaking to me. Those, however, this is Pebbled Path. Those could work on this. I think we will, because they're close. They're in the gray family. I was reaching for something. I was like, that just needs to come off completely. Okay. So let's use 3 of these. Just cut those right off. As everything collapses. Start with the big one first, maybe, if I can get it off of the package here. So if I do 1, 2, 3, yes. Or do I want to start here? No, we were going to do the large one down here. The big one here. Nope, I like it there. And this one, the wee little one went all the way home. We're going to put it right here. So there we have it, and I like them. I almost think I need one more. I do. We need 2 more. It just cannot be 3. 3 is not going to work, so we're going to have to put 1 here and another little one like right here. That's much better. That looks more like of a scattering. So there's our card. Now, don't forget to Wink a Stella everything, right? Everything. If I could find the Wink a Stella. If I could find the Wink a Stella. So I do want to Wink a Stella. This will discolor it until it dries because it's just alcohol, but we're going to do the thanks. And then we're going to do the big butterfly. That we did a little watercoloring on. There we go. So thanks everybody for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and to my 2 Kathys, Kathy with the K and Kathy with the C, please forgive my faux pas earlier, and I hope that you all would consider subscribing if you are not subscribed, letting me know whether you like this card or not. Even if you don't like it, guys, I still care. I really, really do. And I still wouldn't be doing this. I wouldn't be doing this at all if it wasn't for the feedback and the connections I've made. Thank you so much for giving that to me. It is such an honor to craft and share with you. And I hope to see you all again in my Wonderland. Bye-bye for now.